Hi, my name is Nikita. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be upgrading the reverse lights on this 2017 Camaro SS 1LE to the LED reverse lights. My particular set happened to be purchased from Fast Tech Performance, and I just received them and I'm eager to put them in, so I'm going to walk you through the process. I'm also going to show that you only really need to take one tail light out to do this, because the second bulb is actually very accessible. So let's get started. Some tools you're going to need for this job: panel tool, pair of wire clippers, and an 8mm bolt. Now, just like replacing the tail lights, you do need to get one of them out, because what comes in the package is an upgraded harness with a resistor pack, 2 LED bulbs, and a couple of wire ties. Just like with the tail light replacement, you want to come over and remove these clips right here. Now, these clips don't need a whole lot of pressure. You just get the tool underneath, pop the top out. Put them aside just so you don't lose them. Now, once the panel's off, you have access to the top of the tail light. I've already gone ahead and removed the one clip right in here that's going to let me pull this out and gain access to the 8mm nuts that are holding the tail light in. Just going to pull the liner out, just like when you're replacing the tail light. Everything's exactly the same here. You take the 8mm on a 1/4-inch drive and back these nuts out. Just so you can see where these nuts are. There's one right here, there's another right here, and then the other one you kind of have to do by touch, which is right by where my index finger is, right there. And you just grab hold of the tail light, straight out. Now, this does require to upgrade the plug, so we do have to take this off on this one side, pull down the red tab, and then push the release, and it comes unplugged. And there we have it. I'm going to set the tail light aside for a moment and get a hold of the harness. Harness is pretty much plug and play. Go ahead, you click it in until you hear it clip, and then close the safety release once again. This other end is going to plug back into the tail light, and then this needs to be tucked away. But before we do that, I'm going to change out the bulb. So this should be your reverse light bulb. So you just follow it to the back, and that's this bulb right here. Give it a twist, pull it out, unplug your factory bulb, set that aside. Alright, so you get a hold of the new LED bulb, put it back into the factory socket. It should go in nice and firm, click into place, and just reinsert it and snug it up. You hear a click just like you did just now. Then everything else is in the reverse order. But we got to do a little wire management here, make sure that this isn't dangling in the bumper, so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a moment and kind of figure out where this is going to line up. And then I'm going to tie off the rest of it with the supplied zip ties. Alright, so basically what I did here was I just tied this back, used the 2 supplied zip ties. I'm just going to trim the excess here. And reinstall the taillight. And in reverse order, I'm going to put the 8mm nuts back in. I like to finger thread them first. And just snug them up. Going to test it real quick. Now that we've confirmed that it works, place the cover. Just a little note for everybody, there's a little tab right here that goes into the bumper cover. You want to make sure that clicks into place as well for alignment purposes. And then just in reverse order, put the clips back in. Alright, so for the passenger side, the beautiful part about this setup is you don't have to take the tail light out. You pretty much just have to get this cover off and then reach in and replace the bulb, and I'm just going to show you guys how that's done real quick. Alright, so now that I have the cover off, I'm going to show you where that bulb is and how accessible it is. So right in here, you see the yellow tag and you see the back of the reverse light bulb. So you basically just reach in here and give it a twist and pop the bulb out. Remove the factory bulb. Take your new LED reverse light bulb. Pop it into the socket. And then just slide it back into place. You turn until you feel the click. Just like that. Just like before I tuck this whole panel back into place, I'm going to test the bulb and make sure it's working. put the clips back in. And you're all finished. Now I should add that I'm not sponsored by Fast Tech Performance or any one of these guys, but I wanted to take the time to show that it's easily done by anybody that pretty much has a couple of tools on their hands and, you know, wants to save some time and get things done when they first get them. Huge shout out to Lethal Garage. I mean, you inspired me. You know, love everything about Camaros, man. I've watched a ton of your videos, and you know, thanks for being there for everybody to show them that this stuff is easily done. Much appreciated.